It's Raven's home. Alright, it's Raven's home. Alright. Down for each other, make yourself good. Down for each other, and we should. It's Raven's home. Alright, it's Raven's home. Down for each other, make yourself good. Down for each whatever. Hello guys, this is C. Sean here, and I'm sorry that I just basically messed up the lyrics. I'm just excited doing this review. And honestly, I never been happy with Disney. I never been happy. And no, it's not Incredibles 2 and Wreck-It Ralph 2, which I am actually excited for those movies to come out because both Wreck-It Ralph and The Incredibles were my childhood. But anyway, we're not going to discuss about those movies. We're going to talk about the Disney Channel show that is a classic. So does everybody still remember That's So Raven? Me? Anyone? Anyone? Oh, you in the back? Okay. Yeah, does everybody remember That's So Raven and how it got 4 seasons? But guess what? Raven's Home just premiered in July. Raven is back. She's back, but she's still funnier than ever. So, Raven-Symoné decides to come back to Disney Channel. And honestly, I am glad that she's back because honestly, Disney is falling. Like, honestly, Disney Channel is falling off the drain without without her, without Demi, without Selena, without everybody else who previously worked on Disney Channel. It all went downhill. Disney Channel went downhill since Austin and Ally ended, and Jesse, and Girl Meets World because those shows were great shows. But I'm glad Raven-Symoné decides to come back and do this show. So let's move back to memory lane when this show was announced. So remember when Raven was on what was it? The View? Yeah, she discussed how much she's actually working for Disney and decides to come back to them. So she left The View just to make the show happen. And honestly, it was great. When I first heard that Axel Raven was coming back, I'm like, yes! Oh my god, yes! My childhood is coming back to me! Because I've been a huge fan of Raven-Symoné for a very long time. Like, I've been a fan of her since The Crosby Show. I've been a fan of her since That's So Raven. And I'm like, oh my god, yes, this is amazing. She's coming back. Oh my god, my favorite show is coming back. She's going to be amazing. And then the teasers came, and I'm like, oh my god, yes, yes, this is amazing. I can't wait for it to come out. So anyway, since we're doing this review, um, let's talk about the plot line. So the plot of the series is that Raven and Chelsea are now single mothers taking care of. Well, Raven has 2 kids and Chelsea has 1 kid, so 3 kids together. And this is like a Fuller House kind of thing, which is kind of funny because this and Fuller House has something in common. Chelsea and Raven are both widowed single parents, and DJ is a single mom. Well, DJ's a single mom. Then Kimmy has kids too. Yeah, this show really reminds me of Fuller House. I feel like they took the same plot from Fuller House, but it's alright, it's alright. I'm gonna let it slide because I'm currently pissed off with Fuller House season 3 right now, and I don't want to talk about that. I'm really mad about that, but I'm not gonna bring it up. But it does remind me of Fuller House at times. But anyway, let's get to the plot line. So yeah, like I said, the show is basically about Raven and Chelsea now on how they're being single parents taking care of 3 kids. Well, like I said, Raven has 2 and Chelsea has 1. So, when I heard Chelsea was coming back, I'm like, oh my god, yes, this is amazing. This could save it. But anyway, let's talk about the characters. So, Raven. Number 1, Raven. You obviously know I was going to say Raven first. Raven. The beauty queen Raven. The sarcastic, great woman character Raven. The greatest of them all. The queen of Disney. let's talk about her. So, Raven is basically like she's basically the same as she was on That's So Raven. The only difference is that she's more mature at some points. She's still sarcastic though. She's still a sarcastic character. And what I like about her is that she's trying to constantly, you know, make new jokes and make something original, and that, it's just great. And the fact that like it's just so many years, and the fact that she and Devon got divorced got to me, but it was all right. Seeing her and Chelsea taking care of these kids together, it's just a great thing that I want to see, and it's just great. She's funny. She makes me laugh. In the other episode, there was like an episode where, you know, Devon moves away, and then Booker and Nia got all upset about Devon moving. So Raven tries to like spend time with her kids doing the father thing that Devon does, but ends up doing backfired. Yeah, there was an episode where she basically, you know, was eating like, you know, pepper, and then she was like, "I'm silly blind." Like that one made me laugh very much. And then, but my most favorite Raven's Home episode got to be that clown episode where Raven was afraid of clowns, but like that one was funny. I also love the part where she just basically sees that clown balloon, and then when she seen it, she got like she was like she was raging so much. She was like the Incredible Hulk, really beating the balloon's butt. Like no joke. It's just so funny, and that was my favorite episode, man. It's my favorite episode. Anyway, let's get to Chelsea. Chelsea is basically the same. She's basically the same, but the only difference is that she's actually mature, and that's what I like about her. Like, she's funny. She's actually funnier in this one than That's So Raven. I don't know why, but she's actually really funny, and I love her and her chemistry with her own son on the show, Levi. It was just pretty cool. We got to know about Chelsea's past, and things between her and Garrett were pretty accurate and pretty good. Um, I really hope to God we get to see, you know, we get to see Garrett on screen. I would love to see him on screen and do some kind of episode similar to Girl Meets World. You know, where Maya's dad, you know, comes back and apologizes. Yeah, maybe do that, to do it with Garrett. Then it would be pretty cool. So yeah. Next up is Booker. So Booker Booker, this motherfucker reminds me of Luke from Jesse for some reason. Because both of them are troublemakers. Both of them tries way too hard to be cool. Both of them always often causes chaos. But the only difference between him and Luke are that Booker actually has some kind of psychic ability, and Luke is just a weird, retarded kid and doesn't have any powers, but just to look at it and smell his armpits. So yeah, he Booker reminds me of Luke in some episodes of Raven's Home for some reason. Like he does, and it's just so funny. I really do like Booker at times. Like he can get really annoying, but I still like him regardless, and that's the good thing about this. Next up, we got Levi. Levi is like this. Levi's like Levi's like the rebel of the group. This kid is so savage. As for a 10-year-old, he is so savage, man. So savage. In an episode, there was an episode like literally he roasted Tess, and I was like, "Oh my god, savage, savage!" And then the other savage thing he did, he just throws the ball at the guy who works at the thing and just stole the bear. And he was like, "Move, bitch, get out my way, move, bitch!" And just took the thing, and like, oh my god, this kid is savage in that. I really do like him. Levi's a good character. He reminds me of Max Fuller again for some reason. I swear to God, this is just like Fuller House for some reason. Next up we got Nia. Nia's this girl who tries so hard to grow up she's just like her mother. Both of them are curious. Both of them always do their sarcastic moments. Um, but what what happened? Like, wasn't she supposed to get like some kind of psychic ability? Like, why change it to Booker? But it's alright. I'll let it slide. I don't have anything else for Nia because she doesn't appear much in the episodes. Uh, and we're gonna go to Tess. Motherfucking Tess. Tess. I'm not supposed to cuss, but I'm very sorry if I cuss. Oh. Okay. So I'm gonna talk about Sky Kaz's character, Tess, Tess, tomboy Tess, who tries so hard, way too cool, way too hard to be like Sam Puckett or Kimmy Gibbler. Literally, this girl tries way too hard to act like Kimmy Gibbler, and Sam Puckett, which I don't like. Seriously, her accent is just so awful. The scripts they're giving her is just complete other garbage. Her jokes are not even funny. They're not funny to me. They're not funny. There's a scene where in the first episode where, or was it the second episode? I can't remember. I think it was the first episode. Whatever. So there was a scene where Booker asked Tess, "Hey, do you think I could shoot? Hey, do you think I could shoot better?" And then Tess is like, "Donuts," and I'm like, "What the fuck does donuts have to do with Booker's question?" And clearly, that's not funny. The only person who could like that is either Skycast's retarded fan base. Like, clearly, they don't understand what good jokes are. It's just not funny. I don't hate Skycast. I don't hate her. I do support her. However, the scripts in the first episode was just utter trash. Thank God she became good. She became good in the later episodes because she's doing much better in the later episodes than she did in the first one episode. In the first episode, she wasn't funny, but that episode where they plan on doing the dance, I will admit, I did laugh at one of her joke, that joke, but the other ones were garbage. They weren't funny. And I honestly hate Tess. Like, I don't like her. Like, a lot. Like, I don't like her. Like, what does she have to do with the plot? She's just there. She's just there for Nia whenever she needed. And Tess is retarded. Like, clearly she's really retarded for some reason. I don't know, but I don't want to ask. But hopefully in season 2 I will like her. Maybe like her enough. But for now, I really don't think she's my favorite Raven's Home character. She tries way too hard to be cool and funny, but it's just not working. And clearly Disney needs to give Sky Kaz a better punchline, a better joke, a better script to make it a lot better because her scripts are just replaced. Like, who the fuck writes her scripts? 5-year-olds? Like, come on, Disney, you can do so much better than that. But other than that, I'm gonna talk about Raven's Home. I really hope for season 2 they can actually bring Corey back or Raven's parents. It would be cool to see them again. I heard rumors that Corey will probably come back for season 2. I really hope Cal Massey comes back. It would be cool to see Uncle Corey again since Corey in the House got canceled. But other than that, and the theme song was kind of cool. It was good, but the original That's a Raven theme song will always be better than this theme song. But other than that, it's great to see it's good to see Raven and Annalise Vanderpool back on TV. It's good to see them together for all these years, and it's good for them. It's good to see them return to Disney because honestly, this show is the only good Disney show that is holding Disney together. Not even Andy Mack can save Disney. This show is the only one that can save Disney Channel. If this show goes off the air, then that's the end of Disney Channel for me, because clearly this is the only show that I watch because it's a classic and it's my childhood, and seeing it come back is great, and it's pretty cool, I guess. So I'm gonna give Raven's Home a 10 out of 10. It's an actual good series. It's good to see the characters interact. It's good to see the chemistry with Raven and Annalise. It's good to see a lot of kid moments. This show had a good message and good heart, and I'm very looking forward to see a second season. So this is CJ Sean here, signing off.